Pisces, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Pisces Tarot. Pisces Love Tarot, Pisces Love Reading, love messages from your person. Channeled love messages. Reading where we're going into their thoughts, feelings, intentions, what you might need to know, hear, see, don't see coming. Let's take a deep dive. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Pisces. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. Okay, this is really getting quite clear already. Yep, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here, Justice in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. Whoa. King of Swords. This is exactly what I think it is. This is somebody that you are either not talking to. Yeah, kind of feels that way. On a break, no contact, no communication, and or in separation, a breakdown in communication. Somebody here is working on literally moving toward you to make something right. What happened? Have they lost you? Are they, if they haven't, are they afraid to, or are they afraid to lose you forever? Because it's really clear the Chariot is here in reverse. On the other end is the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and right in the middle is the Knight of Wands in reverse. And on the other end of that, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. So it's really super clear to me. Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles in the partnership placement, both in the upright, connecting to our King of Swords in the upright and the Five of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who is literally working on communication, whether that means showing up if you can see each other. I want to validate if you can see each other at that event, possibly, a birthday party, a wedding, that sort of thing. It's definitely here. And breaking the silence or breaking the no contact. For some of you, it might be literally just around, well, not just, but it might be around a text message, SMS, social media, email. I also want to validate, for those of you that this is around a platonic and or physical connection that has kind of gone south or something's going on here, that's validating, because there's also there's a pretty disappointing energy in our Ace of Cups in reverse. You're in this energy, Pisces, as well as Cancer and Scorpio, of course. It's the water energy. Feelings about next level. Whatever the case, it's a letdown kind of energy. However, it is connecting here with the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands in reverse. Somebody getting over some ego. What are they trying to get over? Are they afraid in some ways? I feel like that's connected to the ego to make this right, because Justice is in reverse. And I'm going to tell you about this Justice card, why it's different. Excuse me. Why it's different in just a moment. So for some of you, this is for sure around, well, how do you feel about me? Like really feel about me, or how do you feel about me in a serious way, or going further? For others, you may have already been in that energy of feelings and in a deeper connection, partnership, already past platonic and or physical, of course. But it's more about something even further, like maybe even marriage. Whatever has been keeping this person, whatever's been blocking this energy, and that got things to where they are now, they are definitely trying to become unblocked to communicate with you. Pisces, as you know, and as I talked about in your last reading, well, as you know anyway, you're here when you're meant to be here. So trust the timing of when you're here, whether it's when I'm releasing weeks, months, years later. With that said, I'm channeling under Mercury retrograde in Aries. And as you know, we just had a new moon in Pisces, which changed a lot of things. And we just came out of your season. And in fact, Mercury retrograde was in Pisces. So all that emotional energy, misunderstandings, delays, things being hidden. Now we're in this energy of, well, the storm is past, but there's still debris around. And under this Aries energy, it's sort of like somebody's walking around looking at it, like as if it's tangible to pick it up, you know? And that's around this person who is literally getting restless, kind of getting out of their own way to come here and break the silence, communicate. It's also really super validating in our Hermit in reverse, Virgo and Mercury energy, that things have been quite stuck here, and there's an energy of not wanting to be hurt again, number one, around you, and number two, I want to say around this person. It could be that there's a literal chronological years energy around immaturity, but there's kind of an emotional immaturity going on. And again, it's sort of like I don't want to, it's like I don't want to say the wrong thing, or I don't want to do the wrong thing. It's quite impulsive how they're coming in. There's definitely a feeling of loss in our Five of Pentacles in reverse. Mercury and Taurus energy. In this reversal energy, it's like recovering what they lost. So have they lost you, or have they lost your trust? And if they have or haven't, they don't want to lose you forever energy. But literally working on communicating. And I'm sitting here holding the King of Swords, Mercury energy. Of course, the planet of the mind and communication, this is literally what's on their mind. This restless energy, so the Four of Swords in reverse is really validating as well, because what went on in the Three of Swords? Why are we in the Four of Swords? Because that is a renewal energy. It's sort of like, again, it could be a break. It could be that you're not talking at all. And there's a very impulsive energy here around this person getting out of that, because this person has not made it right. Is there a truth that needs to be revealed? Justice and the Chariot are both in reverse. The Chariot, Moon, and Cancer energy, that's also around emotional blockages. Again, it's really validating for me with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Very impulsive, and our Page of Pentacles in reverse, sort of struggling. Like, again, kind of like an immature energy. It's not necessarily connected to chronological years. But it's definitely an impulsive energy that's building up. It's like they're walking around in this Mercury retrograde in Aries. And again, it's like if you could pick up the emotions, there's like it's tangible. It's like, what can I do here? How can I break this silence, or what can I say? Because they know that they've disappointed you. Mercury and Cancer here in the Three of Cups. Yeah, and that is a reunion kind of energy. It is a coming together energy again. So whether it's around communicating in person at a particular event, around friends and family, and again, some of you, this is around that kind of connection, not necessarily for everybody. There is communication here that somebody is working on, like breaking the silence. And by the way, we are, gosh, what is it today? We are about, I think we're about 3 days, maybe give or take, away from the full moon in Libra. Yeah, you know, connected to Venus, the planet of love, the relationship. Yeah, also connecting to harmony. And so justice, I want to tell you, this is connected to the heart chakra. Speaking of which, a Libra energy. The very interesting thing I wanted to tell you is in this deck I'm reading from for you today at the Tarot Closet, which, by the way, is the only place you should be if you are hearing, seeing, suspecting my content in any way, shape, or form, anywhere but here, my verified YouTube channel, the Tarot Closet. It means somebody's taking it. Even if you see those static videos that don't change and you hear the voice and you go, well, that's not Chris's voice, but what's being said in these videos, this is her content. Yeah, I know. So keep those emails coming. It's in the video description and on the About Me page. Thank you to those of you that have let us know, because it's really helpful. So in this deck, there are 2 justices. And take a look at this number. It's not our normal 11, it's an 8. And that's because there are also 2 strength cards. One of which is the strength card, the 8th major arcana, and one of which is the strength card, and it's appearing as an 11. It's kind of like a swap. So this is also bringing in that energy of the strength card, which, by the way, is also connected to the heart chakra. And that 8 specifically around some karma, mastery and action, holding up, of course, these scales, rebalancing. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy, the yin-yang energy, the sword, which is the air energy, and it's clarity in the relationship, it's transactional, it's truth, it's the justice card. So this reversal energy, again, it's just really validating that's what this is around. But here, again, with our 8, it's also connecting us strongly to the strength card energy around somebody getting over pride to make this right. Whether this is changing anything here or not remains to be seen. The World card, the 2 of Swords, are both in reverse. The High Priestess is here in the upright. Oh my gosh, as is the 2 of Cups. The 6 of Wands is in reverse. The King of Pentacles is in reverse, and the Page of Wands is in the upright right next to it. So this is really validating. And also, look, the 3 of Swords in reverse. What is this? It's exactly what I think it is. It's an apology. It's the swords falling out for you, regardless of what you decide to do or what's been going on. We can see that we're not there quite yet. It is not the end of this cycle. That's where we're heading. Because the world is always turning. Yes, I'm thinking of you, days of our lives. The world is in reverse, as you can see. And it's a delay in the end of the cycle. It's issues, it's problems, and it's connecting with the 2 of Swords. The minor arcana energy, but that's an energy of being, it's indecision, it's in your head. So it really is around both sides here because it's clearly a stuck kind of energy, both around this person needing to come toward you and you still waiting for it. So that's really validating around a decision. And also I just want to validate that energy around life-changing in the World card, which could definitely be connecting. Well, it is literally not just catty corner connected here, but it's literally connected to our Ace of Cups in reverse around the disappointment. So this could be around life-changing decisions that in particular with our Chariot in reverse, that for some of you might be around relocation or travel, marriage, bigger picture type of energy, like life-changing decisions here. So we see that all of that is stuck, and this has been really clear that somebody needs to make something right. So that's clear. 3 of Swords in reverse. And very much validating the 4 of Swords in reverse as well, sort of the restless energy, because you're also in this energy and things are not resolved, I feel like. So what direction do you want to go? Clearly, there's an energy of being in your head as well. Here in our 2 of Swords in reverse, it's sort of like a confusing in the head energy, and it's right here with the King of Swords. But we also have the High Priestess here in the upright. And by the way, the 2 of Cups is here, as you know. Or maybe you don't know. The 2 of Cups is here. The High Priestess is here around. Well, first of all, I want to tell you feelings. Look, if you wanted to know, yeah, they love you too. This is quite literal for me. But this is also about trusting yourself, your gut instincts, your intuition, revealing truths to yourself, around. Well, we see the feelings here, but around the direction that you want to go. And I do like whatever is going on. I do like whatever's going on for you, I want to say, and whatever you're deciding. What I do like is this world will not stay in reverse, and that's a matter of decision. We are coming up to that energy of it being in the upright and getting to the end of the cycle, and also validating that these swords are coming out. And that's a healing energy. It is connecting here with our 3 of Cups in the upright, and that's a 33, by the way. And that's an energy for me, which is not surprising, of anything literally is possible here. And it's also kind of connecting with like discovering and being clear and honest with yourself and the two of you together with with higher purpose. Like, what is this? Where are we going? What do I really want, and what do we want? We can see here that it's stagnant, it's still, it's delayed, there's issues. What is really not unclear, which is very clear for me, is this Two of Cups, that they love you too. Venus in Cancer energy. Yeah, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. So for those of you that want it, if this is around physical and or platonic, because I do feel there's a collective here around that, and you want to know the truth, how do they feel? Are they afraid of their feelings? Because that Strength card, again, definitely connects with our Justice today as they're working on coming back in here. Page of Pentacles in reverse, some immature energy, but Five of Pentacles in reverse, clear. Not wanting to lose you or lose you forever if they have. Recover some trust here. That's also really validating. And again, very impulsive energy around how they're coming in. So whether they're showing up for something or there's a message that kind of just flies in, you know. Also really validating with our Page of Wands, who's staring here, looking at the wand. How can I move here? How can I get back in with Pisces? And this is part of the reason why the King of Pentacles is in reverse. It's connecting to the Chariot in reverse, also right below the Four of Swords, and it's right on the other end of the Page of Pentacles. So it's really clear around levels of commitment that there are issues here. There have been. Kind of, that's literally, I feel like, how we got here in the first place. Virgo ruled by Mercury energy. Yeah. And I want to validate it being under our Two of Cups. The High Priestess energy around, well, insight and clarity and a revealing energy. The Two of Swords in reverse. And getting into this energy of the delays of the World card, life-changing decisions, that if this is an Ace of Cups in reverse, if this is about, well, the feelings are revealed, so that's already clear if that's what you wanted to know. But if this is about marriage, next level life-changing decisions, again, possibly somebody needing to relocate. Or somebody would need to leave their dwelling to go into somebody else's. It's that kind of energy. That there's a decision here. We're getting into the end of the cycle. We're not quite there yet. And we can also see here with your last tarot, the Six of Wands in reverse. Again, it's connected to the communication. It's like we have the Five of Wands in reverse, and you go out of the Five of Wands into the Six of Wands. And that's also in reverse. So it's sort of like if you can see each other, they're going to be sort of passive about it, like laying low in the background and maybe trying to come over to talk to you, maybe even talking to other people and looking over, that kind of energy. But it's also still around an energy of communication. So it could also be at an actual, like another event, artistic event, music event, something like that. But it could for sure be connecting here with our King of Swords, our Three of Cups, just in general, the energy that's here around a text message or an SMS, social media or an email. That full moon in Libra, around balance. Libra, we're talking here, you know, around the heart chakra, around the love. Just everything where we are, what your reading has reached at this point is, it's like coming to a head energy. Look, they're in a higher view. And so are you. So I want to tell you something, Pisces. The owl actually is a Scorpio, which can hold on to a lot of emotions. Look, somebody here is flying with the owl above all the clouds. This is High Priestess energy. It's coming out of conflicting energy, cloudy energy. It's clarity. It's change, and it's connecting to the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. So the wisdom within our owl, getting a higher view, the information, in the head, but also communication. It's really connecting around this person, but it's also connecting for you, getting a higher view, a clearer perspective. That's also bringing in Hanged Man energy, which is your energy, Pisces. Time machine. Wow. So that's really validating here, right on the Chariot in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Below the Two of Cups. It's like if I could turn back time, that decision, what I didn't say or what I said, I would. I have a higher view now. I have a different perspective. I feel like for some of you, there's been a long break. Now, long is going to be subjective to what that is for you. So whether we're talking days, weeks, months, what could be long for two people? Oh, it's been weeks. Could be not so long for someone else, where it's been months, maybe even years. And yes, by the way, it's a 3. Timing, communication, obviously. But yes, I'm hearing that song, If I Could Turn Back Time, by Cher. Tender embrace. Wow. Okay. It's connecting with the time machines. Time machine, it's connecting with the King of Swords. 2 of Swords here in reverse as well. And the 2 of Cups. The elephants, as you can see, are in a tender embrace. One of the trunks is kind of up, and that is a positive energy for me. That is like a lucky kind of energy. It's a positive sign. They're Taurus, and they're connected obviously to the earth energy, commitment energy. Elephants have a strong emotional memory, and they're strong in general. They're very family oriented. It's here with the King of Swords, and it's a 22. That is a master number, and for me, that is second chances. It also connects to goals. So their goal here is working on making this right, but it's definitely more than that. Feelings are being revealed. Communication is being had. Healing, I feel like it's long overdue, is coming. So again, for you, whether that means moving forward together or apart is not up to me. That's up to you. Take a deep breath. Look, endless possibilities. As I said, anything is possible here. An energy of reflecting on everything, assessing the situation, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Also here, because it does feel like, okay, either I'm going to show up or I'm going to send this message around your person, is what I'm talking about. It has that feeling of, okay, this is it, And endless possibilities, where does that bring you? It's a very hopeful energy, as you can see the stars right here in the forehead, especially. The third eye chakra energy, the self-awareness, I see it's the High Priestess energy. That's also Hermit energy and Moon energy, which is your energy here as well, the Moon card. Coming out of the new moon in Pisces. I mean, it's just really super clear. And this is an 11. A master, no, excuse me. My third chakra is going kind of bonkers. A master number, new beginnings, a decision. And as I said, anything is possible energy here is really strong. Our 2 of Cups connecting with our second major arcana, the High Priestess, the 2 of Swords as well. So, I mean, it's just really clear about what's going on and the clarity that's needed, which is coming through, and some decisions, some revealing energy. Yeah, also the 3 here in the time machine. The 3 of Swords in reverse, the apology, connecting us to the third major arcana, the Empress. So both around the emotional unavailability that's been going on, or somebody not being ready ready for next level or ready to reveal feelings. Maybe it's both. But also that, and connecting to the time machine as well. It's that energy. If I could turn back time, if I could do it differently, I would. The Tarot Closet, love messages. Love messages, channeled love messages from your person. In case you were wondering, I still love you, and we already know that. Bottom of the deck. I have a song playlist for us. Pisces. I took you for granted, and I'm sorry. I wish I could take it back if I could turn back time. Again, I'm trying to straighten these cards. While I'm doing that, I just want to remind you, Pisces, that your playlist, your Pisces Love Tarot playlist, is linked in the video description and also on the playlist tab here at the Tarot Closet. And you'll find all 12 zodiac... What's going on? You'll find all 12 zodiac signs, twin flame readings if you are a twin flame, all signs tarot, love tarot. I made a bad decision. If I could turn back time, I took you for granted. Wow, that's really clear. The emotional blocks, by the way, are just super clear here in the Chariot in reverse, more importantly, but connected to the Page of Wands and to the time machine. If I could turn back time. Yeah, that's what it is. Emotional, look, here it is. Fairly validating. I cannot stand not talking to you. So if you are not talking, that's also extremely validating. And I want to tell you something that just came in, going on the Six of Wands in reverse. It's also like if you are seeing each other, it's this feeling that's building up inside as maybe they're watching you, you know, and wanting to come over and talk to you. And it's just like, oh, I can't anymore. I've got to walk. I've got to go over. You Are Beautiful is coming in. The slippy slidey cards today. I made so many mistakes. I took you for granted and I made a bad decision is where that's going. Are you apart? If you are, they're not over you, and that's already really clear. The last channeled love message from your person. And on that note, to whatever degree, whether it's across the street, town, city, state, country, the world, for some of you, I'm still checking up on you. And that's already, you know, really super validating here. And it's being revealed right on the High Priestess. It's like a Page of Swords energy. Beautiful Pisces, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me here at the Tarot Closet. Until next time.